Hi guys, Mr. Life Story here. Just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done. And also, sorry for the delay in video updates. But not to worry, more are coming. To keep track on our videos, you can follow on Instagram, TikTok, and don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And also, click the notification for more video updates. And now, to our story.
Mark, a successful videographer, has always been close to his niece Rose, a charming, bright, and fun-loving child. She tells him everything, and he loves spending time with her. One day, he noticed a change in her, and after some time, he makes her tell him everything. What she says leaves him in shock and anger. What does she tell him? Let's find out.
It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm at the park getting ready to play soccer with my niece. The usual. Rose wants to be a soccer player someday, which is nice. But I still encourage her to have a backup plan, just in case. Then Rose, my little player, came to the park, ready and excited. But before that, I could tell something was not right. So I asked her, "Rosie, what's the matter?"
It's nothing, Uncle. I'm okay.
"I know you will. What's the matter?"
It's Dad. He keeps saying I should focus more on housework and get ready to take care of our home and my husband. And Mom agrees with him.
My brother has always been a backward thinker. Like our father. He always treated our sisters like trash, saying things like they will never be anything and they should just learn how to take care of their home and husband and kids. My mother agreed with him too. Thanks to them, I haven't seen my sisters in a long time, all thanks to my toxic parents. And my brother. They left and cut all contact with us. I couldn't do anything for them, but I can help my niece, my little Rose. What do you want to do in life, Rose?
I'm thinking of going pro soccer.
Nice. But what's your backup?
What do you mean?
What'll happen if you don't go pro? Or if you do, you get injured and you're forced to retire. What then?
Not sure. I'll think about it.
Okay. If it's pro soccer you want, then go for it. But you have to have a backup plan, just in case. After our little talk, Rose felt better, and we continued with our special day. She is an amazing player. Her dribbling, passing, and speed are out of this world. I'm so proud of her. After our talk and our special day, I dropped her off at home. I wanted to talk to my brother, her dad, for not being a very supportive parent. He was a jerk as usual. Not surprised. So I left. Rose came to see me at home. She had something to tell me. Her parents are sending her to a boarding school. It's a school for talented kids, very far away from the city. She seemed excited and nervous. She gets to be far away from her parents, meet new people, and explore. I told her it's okay. Going far away can work in her favor. She gets to make new friends for life, practice her soccer skills, and go places from there. Shortly after our talk, she left to go home and get ready for her school. On the day of her enrollment, I saw her look very excited. I gave her some advice before leaving, having gone to boarding school myself. And off she went. I will not see her until Christmas holidays. She had lost a little weight, but that was normal, being far away from home-cooked meals. Then back to school for the next term. Then home, then back again. Before I knew it, a year had passed, and now she's a senior. During the Christmas holiday, Rose was a bit more quiet. Normally, she's very active at this time, always talking and playing with her friends. But I decided to let it go. Maybe she had some school things on her mind. After the Christmas break, Rose went back to school. I didn't see her until her summer break. This time, Rose was even more reserved. She was not eating, very quiet, and withdrawn from everything. Her parents didn't notice. They were busy with their own problems. I decided to find out what's wrong with her. I took her out to the park so we could talk. At first, she didn't want to talk, but after I pushed, she finally opened up. What she told me left me shocked and very, very angry. It turns out she has been bullied by her seniors. Not just them, her teachers as well. The school shows how they are exceptional to the outside world, with everyone praising them for what they do, how they produce excellent students, and so on. But on the inside, there are dark and twisted people running the school, doing all sorts of things, and are protected by very powerful people. She tried to tell her parents, but they didn't listen to her. They thought she was making things up, so they ignored her. So, I had to take matters into my own hands. I called a reporter friend and told her everything, but I asked her to keep Rose out of it. She also told me she has been investigating the school for a while now. Everything Rose told me was just on the surface action, not the main corruption. She needed hard evidence to bring the school and all those people down. So once the school break was over, I was able to get a part-time work in the school. That was a plan my friend and I came up with, to get more evidence, and it worked. It didn't take long for me to record everything. All the acts the teachers subjected the students to. Not all the students. Those that came from wealthy backgrounds or their parents were connected, they didn't touch.
Oh, really?
It was mostly the ones from poor homes with no connections. In some cases, they let those privileged students do what they want, from attacking students to attacking staff, all sorts of things. I did my best to protect the victims while maintaining my cover. It wasn't easy, but I still held my ground. Sometimes, those students and teachers tried to attack Rose, but I always stepped in, and they, as usual, threatened me, but I was ready for them. Having a background in hand-to-hand on Friday can go a long way. One day, a big meeting happened between the owner of the school and a few government agents. What they talked about made me sick to the bone. Nobody would see the cleaning staff, so they talked openly.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm having a party with some overseas friends, and you know how they are.
Yes, I do. So the usual?
Yes, they like fresh juice, if you know what I mean.
Understandable. Ha ha ha. I trust you'll compensate me, and my staff, of course.
Yes, and I'll also see your school's protected as well. Don't worry.
Disgusting. I would have attacked them both on the spot, but I didn't. These are grown men, and they want to exploit these students. Not on my watch. I quickly sent all the recordings to my reporter friend, and it didn't take long for the feds to step in after that. The aftermath of the story was nothing short of shocking. The owner and the officials have been doing things like this for years. They target vulnerable students, exploit them, and force them to do things they don't want. And having powerful people backing them up, they hide behind their activities and go away free. But no more. Now, all their activities are out in the open, and they can't hide anymore. Everyone involved in that have been arrested, from the clients, the school officials, the politicians, everyone. The school was shut down. Thank goodness for that. My brother, on the other hand, he didn't believe a damn thing that's said. To him, and others like him, they thought was just enemies of progress. But that's his business. I was able to get Rose some counseling, paid for, of course, by the government. On the brighter side, my sisters had left a long time ago, got in contact with us after seeing what happened on TV. I was so excited to hear from them. And surprise, surprise, they have families of their own. They want to meet Rose and me, but not my brother. They want nothing to do with them. I was so excited. So now Rose has 2 new aunties and some cousins. And we're now trying to put our lives together. Rose made some good friends in this school, so it wasn't all bad. And they are going for counseling together. Like I said, paid for by the government. And again, Rose still wants to become a soccer player. She not only has my support, she has her auntie's support. And as for me, that friend of mine that I worked with, let's just say we're becoming more than friends. So, all's well that ends well. Let's see what the future has to hold.
Thanks for hearing our story. If you want more, click the like, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed.